Good morning, everybody. So today I thought we might talk a little bit about a question that came up on Relias. And the question related to Matthew, you want to give us the question? Because it was a like, oh man, uh, this is all because I did a program on communication with dementia. I mean, that was the program for Relias, communication and dementia. So Matthew, the question that gave me was,
Yeah, so finding a way to be able to discuss communication with staff, especially when the staff have been there for a long time and they might be resistant to change or advice from others coming into their space and telling them or trying to show them these things. So, like, how do you do that?
yeah. So let's look at some do's and then let's look at some don'ts. Okay, because some don'ts are really problematic. And there are typical knee-jerk reaction to something that we see that makes us go, oh no. And what we actually do is go, what are you doing? We've talked about this. Did you not? You were at the in-service. You were at that workshop I went to. You were there too. I'm going to tell you right now, that needs to change. So, what kind of things did you hear me do that are big? Ooh, I'm shoving agenda.
I
What
told
kind of things
you
did you
about
notice?
this. So,
I
like,
told you,
I
you know
told you
better than
about
that.
this. You know
And I
this.
just saw evidence they don't know better than to do that. I mean, they spontaneously did. They may know better, but they're not doing better. So it doesn't matter if they know it or not. If they didn't do it differently, they didn't do it differently. And me telling them they know something that obviously wasn't connecting, does that make them want to connect with me more or try to avoid me?
Void. Yeah.
Yeah. And now what I might have happening is I might have things going underground. So they'll do it in front of me, but they won't do it. But when they do it, staff, I mean, I've been around a long time. Um, I won't do something that's deliberately going to incite you if I don't like what you're telling me. But I'll wait until you're not paying attention and do it, or I will figure out how to make it sound like I'm doing it, but not really do it. So, Matthew, are you ready for lunch?
Yeah.
Matthew,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah? All
Yeah.
right. Well, let's go then.
Okay.
Matthew, you're not getting up.
Well, I mean,
So, so if I'm doing this and I'm a staff member, I don't realize how I sound. So we're going to get curious. So here's the do: get curious, act really curious. You've got to be curious, not just act curious. You've got to make yourself curious. Huh. So I wonder why, right after that workshop that we both went to, we're still seeing this and still hearing this. So an example might be, Matthew, no, 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 no. What are you doing? That's not your
well,
cup.
no, well, but it's
No,
here.
no, here it is.
No,
This is
no,
yours. No, oh, Matthew. Oh my
look,
God.
it's
No,
this is
never
mine.
mind, John. I'll get you another one. Matthew, you've got to quit taking John's cup. Now, you know better than that. That's not your cup. Your cup is right over here,
Shut up.
Matthew. Okay, so I'm playing the staff member and I've got some habits. And what happened is once again, Matthew's behavior surprised me. I'm just going to tell you, yes, we went over this stuff in class, but it still surprised me. And I went right into my parental mode of no, 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 which is a very, very habit driven behavior of no, no, no. And it's the same exact thing we were thinking about saying to me, which is Teepa. We've talked about that. Don't do that. So if you
It's
want to see something different, you have to do something. So let's try this. Oh, hey, Matthew. And
yeah.
this would be Hey Teepa, but in this case, now Matthew's me. And he was the
Okay.
one that went, oh, no, 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 no. Hey, Matthew,
Yeah.
I noticed when you were working with John and Peter that Peter reached out and got that drink.
Yeah, he did it again. I don't know.
He did it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does it
hey,
all the time.
hey, Matthew,
Yeah.
does this does this look familiar? Because
Yeah, we
as
did
soon as
that in
I
that
saw it,
class. Yeah,
as
we
soon as I saw it, my brain went, oh,
oh,
oh, you know what? That's like in the class. That was exactly what they were saying in the class. That so so again, it's it's Mark's binocular, was it binocular vision?
Yeah, I think that's what they called it,
It
right?
was Mark's binocular vision, and the only cup he saw
Oh, was the one in his vision.
was
Yeah.
John's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I remember right, he didn't do it on purpose. He did it because he actually did in that moment think that was the cup that he was supposed to drink out of.
Right. Yeah. I remember we talked about that too with plates and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What I don't remember right off. So instead of trying to get him to stop because he's already reaching, he's already getting ready to drink out of it, we could potentially do a couple of things. And there was some about this, there was a lot about this get in support, get in supportive position. And for the person, is he left-handed or right-handed? You remember?
Oh, I think he's right-handed.
He's right-handed, so he'd be on the right side then, because we're supposed to get on the side that they use a lot. And we wanna go, ooh, like isn't it an interjection or something? Wasn't it like, ooh, but don't sound like you're correcting, right?
Yeah. 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 I think I remember that. Yeah.
And then you're supposed to try something like, oh, John, or no, whatever, it was Mark. Oh, Mark, you got that cup here.
Oh, is that substitution thing they said something
Oh,
about?
wow. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You remember, I didn't even remember the word for it. Wow. Yeah. No, you got it. The substitution part, you know, or I guess we could just let him drink out of it. I mean, he already drank out of it twice. I mean, I'm not sure at this point. It doesn't, does it, so what
Yeah.
we need to do is get John a new glass. Maybe that's what needs to happen. We just need to get him a new one.
Yeah.
Huh. You know what I really wonder? Do you think we should keep them next to each other?
So you're thinking we should like move the setup?
Just wondering because how many times does it happen?
Seems to happen at least once a day, if not twice. Yeah.
If not twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of time trying to, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just we can try shifting the guys and see what that does.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it could work. I mean, if
What
it's
if we
not
put
there, he's not going to see it, right? I mean,
Yeah, or what if we try to put his cup where he usually reaches? Even if
so
it's
you
on the
mean,
wrong side of for what we think.
so you mean like put his cup where we might normally put John's cup or?
Well, if he's reaching for John's cup all the time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it seems like that's what he's doing. Then.
Okay, so I'm going to pause. So what have you noticed about me, Matthew?
Yeah. So you're coming alongside with me, and we're figuring this thing out together. Versus you're in front of me and you're telling me what it is I need to do different. And
Yeah.
you're curious.
Are
You're
we in
asking
this
me
together?
questions. Yeah. Well, yeah. You're
Are
not.
we in fact in this together? I mean, it's like I can't be the one that takes care of everybody. I mean, that's crazy. I can't. So coaches recognize the importance of coaching players, not just taking over the position and doing it themselves. They recognize they're not a lone ranger, they're the coach. I mean, my job is to try to help other people get to this place of comfort with an uncomfortable change. Because we are asking people to shift and change. I keep telling them you're not good at your job, you don't know what you're doing. I'm not going to have a player who's going to be willing to try something.
And I'm gonna be out.
Yeah. So I've got to sort of see what they saw, hear what they think happened. And it didn't sound like Matthew was loving it that this happens. He was frustrated by it, but I mean, he wasn't seeing the connection. So I got curious, what would happen if I gave him an awareness that he didn't have in that moment? And I started with
recognizing that field of vision change. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm actually empowering Matthew. So who has the power to do a couple things now?
Yeah.
And who gets to pick which one he wants to do? Me. And who needs to pay attention if Matthew does any of those things on the do list? And who needs to go, Matthew, I noticed that you shifted. I noticed that you moved the cup. I noticed that you got to his side. I noticed that you offered him another cup. If I don't notice, then I'm called an absentee landlord. If Matthew does it, I might go, oh, hey,
Right. Oh, okay.
cool. So what did I just tell you with only hey, Matthew?
Yeah. You gave me some support, and then you gave me you checked in, see how it went. Yeah, in that moment. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we do that we at PAC call that coaching. And we do a lot of coaching when we're helping people develop new awareness, new knowledge, new skill, because we believe that we're building a team. I mean, I can't go all over the world doing every single human being and every single thing. It's not an option. So what we have are mentors, and mentors are people we've worked with a lot. Matthew's a mentor, and he's actually a head mentor for a lot of activities that we do. But we also have mentors, and then we have coaches, and we have trainers, and we have consultants, because everybody has, and we have champions. So if you're interested in doing anything that really requires brain change and body change and activity change and a new practice, let us know, because we have lots of options. And you can go anywhere from the very tiniest baby bite all the way up to fixing the full 3-course meal. We have people who have 4 certifications. We have people who have 1. We have people who don't get certified. We have people who just are curious and watch our morning programs. Whatever you do, if you're aware of something you weren't aware of, you're a different human being and you've changed. May not change your behavior, but you're a little bit changed. So till next time, see what you decide to play with, see what works for you. And if you have questions, you have comments, you want to get further in the weeds with us, check it out. We've got a. So Matthew, thank you for all your help.
Thank you, Teepa.
All right, everybody, take care with care. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Hi, I'm Teepa Snow, and you just found our YouTube channel and watched one of our videos. I'm the owner and founder of Positive Approach to Care. Thanks for watching. And if you liked, if you have a comment about, or you would, please share it with people you know. Oh, and if you haven't yet done it, consider subscribing. We'll let you know when the next new video comes out. And you might want to visit our website, www.teepasnow.com, where you'll find other resources as well. See you there.